Thursday morning to you. Today on the show, we're helping you organize your office space. Plus, we're teaching you how to properly install a child seat. We want to make sure your kids are safe when they get in the car, and how to dress for your body type. Some great tips. It's going to be a great day, SA.
Live from Ken's 5, this is Great Day SA with your host, Bridget Smith, featuring Eileen Tevis, Paul Morellis with weather, and Kelly Patterson.
Well, here's a good way to start your new year off right. Get organized. There's some simple things you can do to get your life in order. Today, we're starting with your desk. So here are some organizing tips. Is Helene Segura. She's an organizing and productivity consultant from Living Order. Thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Now, Helene, tell me what I kind of know, and I think everyone knows, but why is it so important to have an organized workspace?
If you cannot find what you need in less than a minute, then you're wasting time. When you're wasting time, that's also wasting money. So that's why it's very important to know where everything is on the desk.
Now, what would you say to someone that says they have a method to their madness? Because I've heard some people that, you know, say they work better with a messy desk, but to me, I think they're just lazy and don't want to organize.
Well, it's really up to the individual. Everybody has a different learning style, a different working style, a different taste. The most important thing is that you be able to find all of your necessities. So if you're a piler, some people are pilers, some people are filers. If you're a piler and you can find whatever it is that you need, then that's how you can function. It's really important to remember to stay practical and not perfect. A lot of people see pictures and magazines and ads for different stores, and they think this is the desk that I need to have, and that's not very realistic because nobody's actually working at that desk in the picture.
Exactly, it's just there to look good.
Exactly, so as long as your desk can function for you, that's what's important.
Well, you actually helped our senior producer, Kenya Kano, function better with her desk. She came in and organized Kenya's desk, and what was that process like for you? Because I know she's very grateful for it.
It was an absolute blast working with her. What we did was I started out asking her about the kinds of things that she does at the desk. People have different work functions. Some people are only on the computer. Some people need to have access to a lot of files. Some people have large projects. Some people have all three. So what we did was we figured out how she needed to use the desk. We went through and first removed everything that did not need to be at the desk, and then we set up her workstation so that everything she needs to have every single day is closest to her chair.
Okay.
The things that she needs less often will be moved further away.
All right.
So everything that she needs is right there next to her.
And it seemed, as we watched this video, you guys were really going through and clearing a lot of clutter. And doesn't it seem like, this is the after shot we're seeing here, look how nice and clean. It just seems like it would be so much less stress to have that kind of environment around you, because you think about how much time we all spend in our desk.
Exactly, and that's something that Kenya and I talked about, the importance of not only clearing out the area the first time, but also maintaining it. At the end of each day, just stop for 5 to 10 minutes before you take off, head out the door, and just straighten things up, put things back where they belong, so when you walk in the next morning, you don't feel stressed when you see that huge mess at your desk. You feel nice and calm.
Just makes you feel good.
Ready to be creative.
Now, there's someone I work with, I won't mention any names, Bridget, who has a problem with something in her desk that I'm concerned for her, and it's dead plants that she likes to leave. What would you say about someone who likes dead plants on their desk? Is that really good for a working environment?
Not necessarily. It doesn't exactly inspire creativity to see dead things, and so if Bridget, or that certain person, is willing to let go of that dead plant, then it might help liven up the area.
Now, is there one thing you would suggest that every person should have on their desk?
As far as on their desk, something small like this receptacle here to hold pens and pencils. A lot of people have very deep containers and everything gets lost in there, so you want something small and something vertical. Something else that's very important is a large wastebasket.
Yes,
you don't
want it overflowing.
Exactly. A lot of people do not have the wastebaskets. They get something small and decorative that matches the desk but does not function. And so what happens is they have something to throw away. There's no room for it, so it gets put back on the desk, gets mixed in with all the other papers, and then all of the pile-ups start.
Absolutely. And you say keep priority items nearby, which you were, when you did Kenya's desk, you asked her, what do you need nearby you? What do you use the most?
Right. So if you have an electric 3-hole punch that you use maybe once a month that has no business being in your exact workspace, you want to move it further off to the side, so that way you have everything that you need right next to you.
Well, thank you for keeping us clutter-free. All great information that we need to know. And if you want some information or need some advice, you can give her a call. Her store is Living Order, and the phone number number is 892-4990. You can also visit livingorder.com. Helene, thanks so much.
Thank you very much, Kelly.
All right. Well, up next, why one father